What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I am playing on the new Duel Voyager website, which I just love so much because not only are there a lot more features than the other sim, you can even save and watch back your replays. So that's what I'm doing here. I have a duel for you guys between myself and one of my friends, where I am testing out the new OP15 Lucy, and he is playing the green-purple Luffy with some leaked ST30 cards, which are coming in a few months. So he is going first, and he just throws down his Searcher Nami right away and grabs a 2-cost character, and then passes it over to me. And I have my own Searcher, so I'm able to grab another 7-cost blocker Sabo. I'm really happy to see him. And I played down my Rebecca, which is also a blocker, which has a Dawn attached, but she's also able to search for Dressrosa cards, so I grabbed the 1-cost event, which can help search my deck again. He throws down the 2-cost Nami, grabbing a 4-cost Zoro, so he has even more searches and also a lot of field presence as well. Then he just throws Adana to his leader and attacks me. I might as well take it, and it's another 2k counter. I'm happy to see that. And I grabbed a great 4-cost event off the top of my deck. This card lets me draw 2 and trash 1, then it lets me play out a 4-cost character from my hand. So I play out the 4-cost Cavendish, which is just so free, and he'll get me even more cards. But my leader effect also gets to activate, and I get another card into my hand. Then I just attack with my leader, and he takes the life card. I was happy to see that. Then he plays down his 4-cost Zoro and grabs the 5-cost Pudding, which he was bound to see at some point anyway. Then he uses his leader effect to get some extra Dawn cards before accidentally discarding the Nico Robin and actually playing it down onto the field. So now he has some protection, so my 7-cost Fire Fist isn't going to be able to remove his cards. I play down another Searcher and grab another 7-cost Fire Fist. I was really happy to see this because I do have 2 of the 7-cost blocker Sabos in my hand, and I want to make use of both of them as much as possible, so I really want to see a 7-cost event for each of them. I attack with my Cavendish to get some extra cards into my hand, and I discard just the Searcher event because he can only grab character cards, which is definitely decent, but at this point I have plenty of characters in my hand. If anything, I'd want to see more events. My opponent discards their Usohachi for counter, and then I throw 4 Dawn onto my leader and attack him again, forcing him to take this life card. And then I just throw the other Dawn onto my Rebecca, so now she is a blocker as well, and then I just pass it over to my opponent. They play down their Sanji Pudding, letting them draw a card, and then they use their leader's effect to get 2 Dawn back as active, and then Pudding gets them an extra Dawn card as well. So they throw 1 onto their Zoro and attack my Cavendish, and I give him a 2k, and then he does the same thing with his leader, which is at 6,000 power, so with the extra Dawn it's actually at 7, and I give him another 2k because I want to keep some field presence, and also Cavendish just gets me an extra card each turn. I play my 7-cost Sabo the first chance I get, using the Fire Fist to lower his Zoro by 8,000 power. So now I'm able to attack 2,000 into negative 2,000 and get over his Zoro easily. And then I just attack his leader 6 into 6, and I get more cards and discard another event, and I also get a card out of his hand before I attack with my leader, which is actually at 8,000 power because of my event, and I force him to take another life card. Then I throw a Dawn onto my Rebecca, and then my friend, again, he accidentally discarded his Luffy instead of playing it onto the field, so he just added it back to his hand, and then threw it onto the field, resting an extra Dawn card to give it Rush, before using his leader's effect and his Pudding to get some extra Dawn cards. Then he attacks with his Luffy, and rests my Rebecca, which is really annoying because I do counter out of this, but he's able to just freely attack over my Rebecca blocker, which is kind of a bummer because, you know, I wanted to use her. I've been committing Dawn to her, but it's okay. He then just attacks over my Bella Betty with his Nami, And then he attacks with his leader as well, so I give him another 2k just because I know he could start attacking bigger, and I just want to keep some life cards while I can. He puts 3 Dawn onto his Pudding and attacks my Cavendish, and I really do want to keep it on the field still because, again, I really need to keep field presence. So I do block with my Sabo and give him my last 2k in my hand. I don't think he was expecting me to have another 2k because I really had just so many in my hand, and I was even able to draw another off the top of my deck. So I play another Sabo, playing another Fire Fist, lowering his Sanji Pudding by 8,000 power. I use my leader's effect to draw a card real quick before I throw a Dawn onto my Bello Betty and attack 3 into -1. I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to counter out of this, and if he did counter out, it just wouldn't be as worth it for him. So luckily he lets it go, which is great because that is just the best card in his deck. And then I use the Just Watch Me Ace event for just 1 Dawn, and I'm able to lower his Luffy by 3,000 power. So now I'm attacking 7 into 3. At first I attacked for 6 and changed my mind. I wanted to make sure that I was getting over this guy before I attack 8 into 6 because I used that Fire Fist this turn. So my leader is still boosted by 3,000 power. So he's just getting plenty of cards out of his hand. I cleared his board as well. And I'm feeling very good because his Zoro comes down and he searches the 6-cost Rush Luffy, which is definitely strong, but it's just not going to be enough. He uses his leader effect to get his Dawn back, and then he actually just scoops because he knows that he just can't survive my onslaught of attacks next turn because I had at least 4 attacks. And if you look at his hand, he didn't have any counters except for just 2 2Ks. And granted, he did have a lot of counter events, but they would have disappeared very quickly. And even if he survived 1 more turn, he wouldn't have been able to do anything because he would have just no Dawn left. And I would have been able to finish off the game the turn after that no matter what. These Sabo cards are just really crazy. The fact that they're blockers and can play powerful events when you play them down, they are one of the best cards we've seen in OP15. I really like this Lucy leader because he feels like just a better version of the red ace that was just rotated out. Because when you're attacking or when your opponent attacks, you can still discard your events or stages to boost yourself by 1,000 power. But also, if you use an event card with 3 cost or more, you just get to draw a card. Along with Rebecca, Cavendish, Memento, and the Flame Fruit events, you just have so many draw cards and your hand is going to be massive. It is just so great that Pudding was just banned, so you don't have to worry about your hand getting shuffled back into the deck anymore. So you're able to just be super defensive and pretty offensive because you have things like Barrier Pistol, as well as the 7-cost Fire Fist, which is able to get rid of your opponent's most annoying cards. I play 1 copy of Roger as well. I feel like I always get screwed by Roger, and I never end up seeing him in time for him to be useful myself, but he's still really good, and you should always keep 1 copy of him in your deck. So that about wraps things up. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. If you want to play against me or participate in online tournaments, go ahead and join my Discord. The link is in the description. I also put the link of this new website in the description as well. Again, it is called Duel Voyager. It is such a great site. It's a manual sim, so you have a lot more freedom with your actions, and it is a lot better for testing, both online, but especially for IRL play, because you don't have pop-ups telling you what to do. You have to remember your effects yourself, so it's really important and really useful for if you plan on going to locals or any other event. But that about wraps things up. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.